Hi, welcome. On this video, I want to talk about the social needs of dogs and why it's very often that dog owners will say, well, never had trouble with my dogs, prior to this one I have now, but certainly the dog that I have now is a complete nightmare. Okay, it's very difficult, experiencing all sorts of behavioral problems, and can't seem to understand. Okay, what's going on? Like, why is it that this particular dog is so challenging? And a way to look at this, okay, and again, I always draw into the parenting example because it's very helpful. Okay, to understand dogs as social animals. I talk about depth of relationship. Okay, and how that ties into our role in that, and with that, with how dogs connect with us that way. It's just like, some children, okay, need a stronger parent. Okay, they're like pushing boundaries all over the place, and so they need a parent that is more focused. Okay, more, interacting with more, really kind of. More on top of things. Okay, and this plays this whole thing about leadership. I talk about the issue about influence, just like parental influence, and how I really encourage people how you need to kind of look at that in terms of really advocating. Because here's the thing, is that every dog has the same type of need, but for some dogs, and this is where it plays into some breeds too, because generally look at, say, pit bulls, German Shepherds, some breeds are generally going to have a greater level of need anyway. Okay, other breeds, and here's the thing, you can get a dog, doesn't matter, you might be reading books and saying, well, this breed says that. I would encourage people, if you're reading books and trying to find information about behavioral issues and about breeds and how that, don't listen to any of it. Okay, what it does, because what that does is it shifts the focus onto the dog. Okay, not onto your role. And what does it really gives this type of gives an out for the blame dogs. So I would really encourage people, do not look at, don't go by books on breed as to gain information that way. Okay, it's a lot of people do that. Don't do it. I mean, the big thing is, so long as you're advocating properly, so long as influence is an active agent, you'll have a great dog. Okay, even in terms of once a dog's gained control, reversing it. And this is where I encourage people to take a very serious look at the system of training, okay, by way of an interaction-based approach. Because again, once a dog has already gained control, now you have to reverse it, and influence needs to be active. It needs to be part of that process. But again, just understand that, yes, every dog has the same type of need, but some dogs' needs are going to be higher. But still circles back to us. Understand, always comes back to the human in terms of the role we play, the part we play in meeting that dog's individual social needs. Ultimately, that's what really matters. Thanks for watching.